All right, a long overdue video showing you what I brought back from my trip to Finland. Everything is in this beautiful bag that I got from the Jyväskylä Knit Festival. I did not get my bag before the event because I had it shipped to my mom's house, so mine is not embellished. And I don't know if ever will be, because honestly, I have too many other projects on my list. But anyway, I have this huge tote bag that fits everything I got, as well as a project bag with the same design on it, which I'm not sure if it's in this bag or not, but just pretend. It looks the same. It's got the same design on it. From the festival itself, I got this Villanekku half skein, mini skein, which is the color for the festival for this year that they dyed specially. I also got this Freya yarn merino sock in the Festari Kesä 2026 color, which is again a colorway specifically for the Knit Festival. I got this set of tiny skeins from Minsku Knits. 4 different colors. This one has some sparkle in it. Really great way to try out the yarns that she's got in her shop. And then while I was in Snurre in Helsinki, I picked up this Tarmo villasukkalanka in tumma petroli, dark petroleum, as my trip souvenir yarn. Because you know, these are my festival souvenir yarns. This is my trip souvenir yarn. And in addition to yarn from the Knit Festival, I got these really cute dangly earrings, as well as these hair clips. I already used them and got rid of the paper they came from, but they're from the same Talisa design. As you can see, they're the same thing, so I've just clipped them on here to the clip with the earrings. All right, I have cleared the palette because the rest of what I have are books, and it's a lot easier to put them down here on the surface when there's no yarn underneath them. And these are going to be in random order because I don't know what order they're in my bag. So first we have Korvenkulkijan Villaneuleita by Henna Haapaniemi. Henna is actually one of my translation clients, and this is her book that came out. This one came out in 2025, so this is her first book, and it has these absolutely gorgeous scenery images in it, some tips for making her designs, about reading the patterns, how to make short rows, finishing your design, your finished work, and then of course the patterns themselves. And they are sweaters and socks and accessories, all in the same design in several of these. There's a series, like this one will have a children's pattern and socks and a couple of different other different designs. And of course, all these beautiful, gorgeous pictures of Finland's nature, which makes this worthy of being a coffee table book in its own right, even without knowing how to knit. I mean, look at that. That's just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, the almond tunic is so pretty. And she's got so many different designs. If there are several of these patterns that are available in English that I have translated for her, so let me know if there are any that you are interested in, and we can see if we can find that for you. So yeah, Korvenkulkijan villaneuleita, Henna Haapaniemi. Then we have Alex Bird's Kindred Knits. I had the pleasure of meeting and hanging out with Alex at the Knit Festival, and she has actually signed my copy of this book for me, which is very kind of her, of course. And this has all kinds of different knit designs that have been inspired by traditional Estonian techniques. There's in here about roosimine inlay knitting, and there's in here about steeking and bind offs and different cast on techniques. And all of these designs were inspired by old patterns that she discovered from her personal family treasure trove of patterns. Look at those socks. Those are so gorgeous. And again, another book with some beautiful additional photography that doesn't necessarily feature the knits themselves, but displays the beautiful places where these designers come from, giving you a glimpse into their lives that you might not otherwise get. So that is a book that I picked up at Knit Festival mainly because I got to meet Alex Bird, and she was so wonderful, and I loved her stuff, and I needed to have her book. Next we have Kiertoteitä. This one is by Ronja Hakalehto. This one is also available in English as well. I got the Finnish version because I was in Finland and I read Finnish. I got to meet her as well and hang out with her a little bit, and she signed this copy for me. And these are designs that Ronja had created based on her memories of a road trip. And it's got all these beautiful pictures. These two are both Line Publishing books. So you can be assured that the photography is just absolutely beautiful in all of these books, because they do absolutely gorgeous work. All right, so that's Kiertoteitä, Ronja Hakalehto. I need to look up what the name of this book is in English. Next, I have Tätä Härää, Riemun kirjava villasukkakirja. Tätä Härää is a Finnish designer and online knit personality, and she does a lot of scrappy knitting, knitting from scraps and combining colors. So there are lots of great tips in here about making a heel and how to pick up the stitches and finishing your projects, and all these beautiful, colorful designs that you can just grab whatever's in your stash and make beautiful socks that will fit any occasion. And you can use the same pattern and make it with 5 different colors, and you have 5 different pairs of socks, and they all look different. And again, gorgeous, gorgeous pictures from the nature in Finland, and puppies. And I'm sure you saw the kitty in there too. So I'm looking forward to really diving into this one even further. I mean, look at all that color. It's just absolutely beautiful. Tätä Härää. Marjut Ruusuvaara is the designer who goes by Tätä Härää on the social media. And then I have Korvenkulkijan villaneuleita uusilla poluilla. This is Henna's second book. Uusilla poluilla means on new paths, so that tells you how this one is the second one. And this is, if I remember correctly, this is the one she just launched. So I got really lucky in being able to get this. Well, it's copyright 2025, but I'm not sure if it was published. Oh, printed in EU in 2025. Okay, so maybe this isn't the brand new book. She's coming out with a new book too. I know that. So, but I got now 2 of her books, and this one is, again, just as beautiful as the first one. Look at that fox. I really, really, really want to make that one for myself for obvious reasons. Same kinds of additional information in here. And then again, we have these collections. There's a theme, tähtöisiä, which is stars. And there's different patterns for kids and for adults within that particular grouping. Collection, that's the word, collection. That's a good word. Samoyat, wanderers. So there's a sweater and socks in that one. Look at this gorgeous photography. The foxes and the bear. So there's a fox sweater. There's a children's fox sweater. Socks. The bear's call socks. And then we have these crow skulls. There's different designs that go with this, with the sweater and socks and short socks. And there's a laphund sweater design. And look at those gorgeous puppies. And all of these absolutely beautiful designs in here that, again, I have had the pleasure of translating several of these for her into English. So if there are designs that catch your eye, let me know. We'll find those for you as well. So, Korvenkulkijan villaneuleita uusilla poluilla, Henna Haapaniemi. And I have one more book in here. And this one is Vaeltajan neuleet, Satu Tolvanen. She is also someone that I am connected with on Instagram. And there are some really gorgeous forest-inspired, almost magical designs that she has in here. Beautiful, beautiful pictures, as with all of them. Oh, look at all of those colors. Metsänväki, the forest folk. And I gotta say, I really like how clearly the different sizes are demarcated in different colors. It's really, really easy to follow. Paths, polkuja. Beautiful design without having to really use a lot of extra color. I really want to make this kulkija dress for myself, you know, in all my spare time that I have, with a list of all the other fabulous patterns that I've seen that I want to make. I mean, I just showed you 5 other books that I picked up along my travels. So another beautiful, gorgeous book with beautiful designs that I can't wait to get my hands on. Well, I have my hands on it, but I can't wait to get started with making some of these patterns. And knitting stuff wise, that's what I brought. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing that. And if you have any questions on any of the items, let me know.